There we go. I can hear. I can hear you.
Good.
More mic testing things.
Yeah, looks like you're coming through good on my OBS, so that's good.
I forgot to mute the stream. But I sound good. Perfect.
Speaking of perfect.
Perfect Cell. No, wrong game.
I'm perfect Cell. Look at my perfect body. It's perfect.
The writing for Sparking Zero is chef's kiss. The game is just like I remember the Tenkaichi series being. But bigger and better.
I never played any of the Tenkaichi games. I don't really play fighting games generally, but anyways. We're not here to play fighting games. We're here to play some more Casting Frank Stone.
We're here to not survive.
Yeah, by my guess, we might be able to finish up the game tonight. So, without too much delay, we'll just kind of talk through what we know so far. So far, we know that it is in fact a multiverse. We know that somehow Sheriff Sam from a different universe,
a younger Sam,
a slightly younger Sheriff Sam in the future, ended up in like older characters universe. And
he's part of this like organization apparently.
Yeah, and I mean we can sort of assume that the old characters that we see are the same as the younger characters, at least for now. But because it's multiverse, it's also possible that those aren't the same characters. They're just a different version from the past. Could be anything, but we're just about getting to where the situation gets dire from my memory. So let's go ahead and hop back in.
Say, the shit hits the fan.
Exactly. As Trunks would say. I got some more of my peach sake, which is still tasty.
Peach? Oh, that's hilarious. I am drinking peach crown with lemonade. They recently came out. It recently came out with blackberry, but it's sold out everywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really good.
I'll have to keep an eye out for it. It's old Frankie himself.
Frank has seen better days. Damn. Well, Bonnie's not surviving.
Oh no. Bonnie, no. Where did that hook come from? No.
How do we not know about this?
Why are you taping it?
Oh, this is good footage. That's a subtle reference to Dead by Daylight. Wait, what?
Oh no, it was the second hook. So I did a bit of a tease. Obviously, that's a different universe.
Okay.
Because dead Bonnie cannot give birth to later Madison.
Yeah.
Also, that was a weirdly delayed reaction after she was already on the hook.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's not what happened.
Outraged,
Don't look,
comforting.
Don't look, Maddie. It's too late, but don't look.
This isn't my work. Don't look at it.
I'm not a hack, Maddie.
Just don't look at it.
I would have framed it better than that, Linda.
I think it's about time I just kinda made my exit.
But why is he freaking out? He knows that it's a, like, horror movie. Because with no context, you would just assume that if you were told this was a horror movie and you saw that you would just think, well, yeah, it's a horror movie.
But now that he knows, he realizes that is essentially a snuff film of Maddie's mom. He's like, oh, that's my piece. Anyway, back to the past with zero preamble.
It does make me wonder if he ever watched his portion of the film. Or I guess I don't know how long he had it, technically. Well, I mean, he would
I'm
have
hearing
to.
a sound. I think that's Discord.
I found a way into Frank's hideout and
It must be. I forgot that they changed their sounds for Halloween.
from
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I know.
Well, that screaming is old Frankie, but I don't know what else other sounds you might be hearing because OBS streamer mode.
No, it's like a bleep kind of thing. Like, the usual Discord notification sound effect. It's like a spooky version of that, but I kept hearing it and I was like, something must be on Brandon's end, but now I realize it was Discord.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But Dad,
But Dad,
I can help. No, go on.
but Dad.
I have to go into the overgrown furnace alone. Find the teenagers. Well, I'm sorry. You're gonna be finding the teenager singular.
Oh, I found one. Wait.
Robert doesn't count.
Look.
Oh. So this is the timeline where Bonnie dies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now both Bonnie and Jaime are dead in this timeline. And effectively, Chris is gone from it because she got transported over.
Damn it. I told you to. What happened?
Oh, wait. That's a good question. Is the Chris... How many Chris's got transported?
We don't know that, but we saw that the Chris from this timeline went into like a weird door portal, and then that one came out. I mean, I
thought
guess
that
it
was
could be coincidence that it could be like a same scenario from a different universe, but I think it's easier just to assume that she came from this one.
Ooh, okay. I guess that does make sense.
I'm sorry.
It would make sense that we've been playing the alternate universe.
Mm. Also, who pulled the chain up higher to get Bonnie up there, or did Frank Stone like
Frank
jump?
was just freakishly tall.
Back.
Yeah, little do we know Frank Stone is 20 feet tall.
Yourself.
Yeah.
I gotta find them.
How come you don't have a flashlight, Mr. Sheriff Green?
It's attached to his gun that he's not using.
It's not though, because he has a revolver.
You told me you wouldn't put a flashlight on a revolver.
There's not a clean way to do so. But also in
Did I
this
ask
time,
if there was a clean way?
but also this time they were still trained to use flashlight one hand, gun in the other.
Mm-hmm.
Weapon mounted lights weren't really a thing until later.
Oh no! Now we'll find the predator.
I don't know what that vision's supposed to be.
Linda.
That scream sounded like Linda to you?
What, does Linda have laryngitis?
Yeah, that scream was like, ah,
Maybe
Linda?
it's all of this.
Although,
I love that he knows how to use the camera to fight Frank Stone. Or that's the implication.
yeah, he's just taking it with him for some reason. At the ready.
Uh-huh. Not his gun, the actual weapon.
Yeah, I mean, I guess as far as he knows, because, let's see, Robert...
Has Robert told him?
No, Robert
Robert hasn't seen
yeah,
him.
Robert hasn't seen anything other than he knew that the Frank Stone murder room was up there. But he doesn't know that
he probably
Jaime
knows that,
died.
yeah.
He doesn't know that Chris is gone. So at least from what... Assuming that he told everything that Robert knew, all that Sam would know is that they found a Frank Stone murder room, and now Bonnie is
Someone
dead.
killed Bonnie, yeah. So now he's looking for at least Linda, if not Linda, Jaime, and Chris.
That looks like progress to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear something.
Oh no. Do I hear a baby again?
I thought it sounded like Linda struggling. I do know from watching a different playthrough that if Jaime survived, then you'll see him down here. He's having a fight.
Freak out.
Sheriff Green, how come you know how to operate this camera? I guess you could figure that, but why would you know to operate this camera?
To operate the camera.
Nope. Ooh. All these doors and nowhere to go. Oh. Wrong button. That's not the sprint button. Well, how come this room's over here if there's nothing to do in it? Just yanking my leg over here. Leading me down false places that go nowhere. Okay. I do want to go back to... I want to go back to the place where I know you would find Jaime if he was alive.
He would be fighting Frank at that point.
Linda.
Wait. Oh, that's progress. Never mind.
Linda, I'll be right back.
I gotta help her before it's too late.
Yeah, Amir, we gotta hurry.
Set the game.
We gotta hurry, Amir, before it's too late. We don't get there
Anyway.
soon. Anything could happen. Yeah, so if Jaime was
So we're
alive, he would be having an encounter with Frank over here. So I wonder what you...
Is that something glowing on the floor?
I think it was just light reflecting. But we'll see when we go back. Yeah, Jaime would be over here. But no, nothing going on, because yeah, Jaime gets impaled on that. Okay, yeah, just another dead end.
So it's probably like based on who makes it out.
At
Who
least
you
from-
see around here.
From the events of the game, though, there really is no other options other than Jaime being dead or alive at this point. Because
Yeah,
as far as I
totally.
know, I don't think there's a way for Bonnie to live.
Oh, it's
Okay. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, the spirit. Okay.
The Phantom of Vengeance. Although, actually, I suppose...
That's
I
where it
wonder
came
if-
from, isn't it?
Yeah, I wonder if Chris can go back. Because there was that one option where Chris was like, should I go back? And then we said, no, scary.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe...
Yeah, it might be the option that she ends up out of the door that sucked her in.
Maybe, yeah. So I guess maybe if Jaime and Chris were both alive, that's where you would find them in those two dead-end rooms. I guess that could make sense.
It's a good thing the camera tells you that Frank Stone is nearby.
Yeah, it's very generous on that. Well, Frank didn't really put much of a fight there.
Anyway. Oh, the trinket box.
Yeah, trinket box. Whole lot of nothing.
A dark corner.
You can kind of see with the camera.
If only I had a flashlight. A government issued flashlight.
GI flashlight.
These
Oh.
monstrosities are everywhere.
Oh, this one doesn't
So
get a
you can
title
f-
card.
Because we found him already.
Did we?
Yeah. That's the Wraith.
I don't know if we found the doll. We found his weapon.
We found both. I remember seeing the weapon in the shop, I think, but we we found it shortly after, so I think that's like a contingency plan.
Uh-oh. Frank's getting a little quicker
close
there.
that time.
You're a little close.
You're a little close.
Just turn green and explode, please. You escaped from Frank Stone. Wow. You got fucked up, Linda.
What happened to you? If only someone got here sooner.
Go. Get out. I'll hold it off.
I learned this camera is magical for some reason.
Everything stings, Sam. It's hard to move.
Good thing it was slow-mo for you.
Just hold down the trigger and keep firing. It's one of my favorite quotes from like any game. It's from Time Crisis 3.
Ooh.
It's like a helicopter turret section. And just like every few, like maybe every 30 seconds or minute or so, one of your companion characters just tells you, just hold down the trigger and keep firing. As you're flying over like New York, just shooting your 50 cal down at the invading army. And then you go down there and then you fight a guy that swings around like Spider-Man with a Barrett 50 cal in one hand. And then you beat him in a boss fight. And he goes like, wait, this guy has dog tags. US military? You mean we're fighting our own men? I don't remember what that character's name is, but like Sergeant or like Commander Flag works pretty well as a stand-in name from Suicide Squad.
Red Flag.
What's happening?
Moving magic. What? Forget it.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
now-
this is the first time Robert's seen any of this. Is like, Linda, you want to explain what the fuck that is?
So it's absorbing him.
And that's why the movie is cursed.
That's why she's collecting the reels.
To cut together the ultimate Frank Stone, I guess.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't really explain the multiverse,
A
though.
Frankstone Legion. It doesn't explain how she knows about the multiverse, but it explains why she's getting into it.
Yeah.
Is it over?
Also, how did Sam... I guess... Well, at what point did Sam
did Sam-
join... Because
The
we learned later...
multiverse
Yeah, because
organization?
later we learned that Sam is part of another organization. But, like, when did he join that one and why? Did he, like,
Also-
suspect that Frank Stone was stuck in the camera or something? And then
Also-
sought out an occult, like, thing? I don't know.
Another plot hole. When Sam gets introduced, when future Sam gets introduced, he says, you stole the piece of film from my son. Did he mean the son from the alternate timeline or the son from this timeline?
True. Although maybe that's like a canon event because this Stan, like, you know, he doesn't call it stealing, but he doesn't deny that he got it from Robert.
Yeah.
So like maybe that's just like a shared event across multiple timelines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. The scary movie. It's still going. We're just gonna stand here and watch it silently, I guess.
Anyway, Stan's gonna make his exit.
Accuse Augustine, confront Stan.
This is Sam. He's gonna confront Stan.
Yeah, I mean, we know that he's pissed off at Stan, but as being part of the warring organization.
Oh,
I think
that's
he is.
true.
Yeah, I think he is very aware of Augustine.
Mm-hmm.
Also, why is confront Stan like blurred out?
It probably is like that's probably like a hard choice for something. I don't know.
Maybe, but it feels like since he's part of that group, people are like, I know what you're up to.
Yeah.
You got your damn movie. What more do you want?
Also, why is it accuse Augustine?
Yeah, accused means he knows what she's up to, but it doesn't seem like he does.
I did no such thing.
Like hell you didn't.
But also, what he says isn't an accusation.
You misinterpreted.
It should have been confront Augustine.
Yeah.
Died. You knew I was grieving, and you took advantage of me.
You lied to me. I did no such thing.
Strong as its vessel.
You got a hell of a lot to answer for, and a lot of hell to pay.
Guys, the movie is
What?
the movie is moving.
I didn't know this was a 3D movie.
Don't help Stan.
Help me get him.
We have to make a decision here. Do we help Stan?
I guess it's the right thing to do.
Uh-huh. Oh no. The amulet. Amir, why did you... How come everyone passed out?
Maddie.
Amir, why did you tell me to give the amulet to Maddie?
Oh my god. Shoot Frank.
Yeah, why would he shoot Maddie? Even from like his even though he doesn't really know Maddie. We chose wrong, Amir. We shot Frank Stone and it didn't do shit.
We should have shot Maddie. That way she'd live.
No, Maddie.
Well, it didn't quite work out how we wanted it to.
The game lied to us, Brandon. The game said that was a protective amulet.
Is that?
It also lied to us saying that, if you want to save Maddie, you gotta shoot Maddie, I guess.
Yeah.
Stone. We gotta go. We gotta run. Now!
So whoever we gave the amulet to would have gotten, like, hypnotized and getting eaten.
I guess so. Hands up, don't
No,
stab.
no. Now we're gonna play Dead by Daylight for real.
I like that these bars that lowered from the top of the door frame, everybody's attempting to open by just kind of lightly
Pushing.
shoving them or banging on them from the side instead of lifting them.
Trying to, yeah.
Overcome whatever mechanism dropped them.
Mm-hmm.
They could have just dropped by weight for all we know.
You could also pretty much drop Frank. He's wobbly.
Oh no. Who's gonna go for it first, Amir?
Oh no. Is she fighting back? Fight it, Maddie. Fight it.
He's having a bad case of indigestion. Oh no, Stan, you haven't figured out how to lift things.
Stan wasn't watching.
He still hasn't attempted to lift things. He's literally just like lightly tapping it.
Stan, we can't help you if you don't know how to lift things. Well, damn it. I would have let Stan die if I knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah, I think as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any version that Stan lives. Which
They
is,
do make him unlikable.
but that is funny because I feel like a lot of the games do have like a bad ending where like the asshole character is the only one that lives.
Uh-huh.
Shit. That's how we got down here.
But that means if we let Stan get eaten, then Maddie might be alive.
True.
Let me try this glowing doorknob. That didn't power the elevator.
Must be losing it.
All right, calm down.
Oh, that's,
we had to try.
To continue. I know we're being chased by a magical killer, but you know, can't forget this little
hammer.
trinket with no tag. Just how I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Lore without the lore.
Yeah, who needs lore? We're in a fucking death-defying situation right now.
We're about to get got by Golden Hour. That would be the next title.
We gotta fucking do a third generator. Oh my god. If we have to do 5 generators by the end of this game, I'm going to sue.
Or if you only have one character left, you find like a hatch.
Yeah. Or Cedar Steel security office, right? Yeah, whatever. It's a ID card.
Dr. Augustine Lieber, the psychiatric doctor for Cedar Steel Mill.
What do you mean?
It's just you go into work one day. It's like, you know, hey, John. Yeah, Bob. You know, we work here at the steel mill. Yep, where we make steel, right? Yeah. Why do we have a psychiatric division?
You know, I never thought about it. She's really helpful.
Yeah, you know, I never really thought about it, but you know, now that you point it out, it is weird that we have like that area that's guarded by armed guards. And the people inside wear like white environmental suits.
Yeah.
I never really thought about it. Anyway, see you at
need a
lunch.
security pass to get into the psych ward of the steel mill.
That makes me think of the Outlast game where it's a
yeah, it's like an entire like asylum, right?
yeah, it was an old ski resort that they turned into asylum, but then downstairs it turns out it's like some sort of like psychiatric research facility where they're like trying to figure out I don't know what they'll call it in the universe, but essentially like figuring out ESP essentially.
Oh yeah, trying to unlock the ability through less than ethical experiments.
But its guise was an asylum, but they showed that they have like armored personnel carriers and like a bunch of other stuff. You're just like, why would this be at the asylum?
Yeah, it looked like a government facility. Also, thank God the parts for this generator were on the 2 tables next to this generator.
Yeah. Oh no. What if I mess up, Amir? Well, I almost messed up that one.
You're getting greedy, Brandon. If you mess up, Frank's gonna know where you are.
What if it just cuts my hand off?
This is like... What? I forgot what I was gonna say. It's just like... It makes little to no sense.
Repaired all the generators.
Oh, now I was gonna say they saved a lot of money with like reusing their Dead by Daylight assets.
Yeah. I do like the overall look though. Like it's not too different from the massive look, anyways. So it fits well enough.
Well, yeah.
Down or up?
Up.
I don't actually remember which one's what goes where, to be honest.
Down is the obvious choice, which means not to do it.
I guess Frank Stone's just gonna patiently wait there. But the button moved. What? Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
The button moved with us. Well, hello, Frank.
How the fuck?
He took the stairs.
Damn, Frank's been doing leg day. I would have jumped out the window. Fuck this.
Well, speaking
Do
of
it.
jumping. Dodge. Got the triple heart ventricle music.
Yeah. We call it this the horse gallop heartbeat. It means you're seconds from dying.
I'm sure it's coincidental.
Oh, I am hating these skill checks. Whoa, that was so close.
Well, hello, Sam.
Sam, what the fuck? That was so. Are you trying to help?
No, Linda. Why did you try to help?
That was so fast. Her face moved.
I already killed you once, Frank. And I'll do it again if I get the chance.
I could do this all day, Frank. Damn it.
Why did he take so long to pull his gun out?
It was stuck. It was an old holster.
Dude, this, my question for these situations is, how do the skill checks matter?
Oh. That's how they matter.
No, I mean like, I meant like great versus good, Brandon.
Never were.
You ain't shit, Stone.
I have bad news, Amir. We may not have
We
any
got some bad
survivors.
How do we lose this in the last
yeah, we have
50
Chris.
minutes?
Don't worry, we got one left, Amir. We could do this.
Bringing it back.
How come Chris is still here, by the way?
How does she escape? Damn. Damn, Stan got fucked up.
That movie screen looks kind of weird, Amir. What do you think we should do?
Go in. Get out of here. Go back home.
I wish I
there's
was
another
home.
Chris
I
there,
wish I
take
was
her
home.
out.
I wish I was home.
Pull a Rick and Morty.
Oh, shit.
What if what you see is not like where you would end up though? Like what if that's like 20 feet in the air or something?
Yes.
Oh, push through. I was saying leave because I'm leaving this place, but no, they meant the wall.
Yeah. It burns her up.
It could, for all we know.
Oh, why does this hurt so much?
How come no one else tried that?
Yeah. No one else wanted to go to the 80s to survive. Oh my
Like, I don't
God,
know. I like having the internet.
I thought this was the cut of Chris coming out. I was like, oh no, it is 20 feet in the air. Okay, but why is he taking Sam's body?
No.
Hold still. Let me clean you off.
The game load in there. There we go.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
Worth it, though.
You guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to one. We're going again. We are going again.
So I wonder what's gonna happen. We're setting up for
Oh my
something.
God. Is Sam just gonna fall? Or not Sam, Chris gonna fall out of the sky?
Camera speeds.
All right, everybody settle. And hold.
I want to zoom in.
Hold. action.
Yeah, I don't want to show the things down there.
I knew it. Take her out. There can only be one.
Quick, tell me something only Chris will know.
Frank Stone is finally the man he was meant to be. My
A half-man monster.
killer worthy of the entity.
Oh, that's right. We found this one painting, which told us definitively that Augustine definitely worships a out-of-world being.
Yeah.
By the entity's power.
It isn't just like cool art that she wants to put in her hallway, no.
One who served up this world for it to devour.
Because you would think that she would have like an actual like shrine room, you know? Not just a random hallway.
Yeah.
Its knowledge.
I like to put my altar in the middle of the hallway next to my guest bedroom.
I'm Augustine Lieber, and I have brought the entity to your world.
It does look like the entity from Dead by Daylight. With the spider legs. Brandon, we're not having a good track record with these games.
I have no idea what you're talking about. We have had nothing but success in making sure everyone survives and that everyone gets a happy ending.
Oh my god.
I mean, just look at Augustine. She's having the happiest ending she could ever have right now.
Exactly.
This was all thanks to you and I, Amir.
Yeah. Oh wow, that was brave of her. Doing a half step in heels. Ugh.
Times of toil and torment. All for this.
We also never got to explain why Augustine's like a weird immortal being, supposedly.
Yeah.
Immortal / timeless / maybe just reincarnates.
Time hopper. Yeah.
Oh, hello, Frank.
Why do you have Sam? Oh. I did it once, I'm gonna do it again.
I wasn't even dead yet.
You still ain't shit, Frank.
But now we know for sure that was Sam's second hook.
Good story needs an ending. And ours has been long overdue.
But who was the baby?
Who was the baby?
I don't think it ever explains. I know we played it as Jaime, but I don't think it actually ever explains.
It's gotta be Jaime.
I bear to you.
It's a very specifically made statue, by the way, Augustine.
Await my reward for loyal service.
Your reward!
Your eternal reward.
I'm surprised you're still able to breathe and make noises after you got, you know, your jugular and part of your windpipe cut.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he got a carotid, that's it. She still would have, like, passed out very quickly, though.
I mean, look how fucking deep that is. I felt like that one's kind of cheated. She didn't get put on a hook.
Yeah, that's how the game ends if you survive the time limit without getting put on a hook. After, like, one of the updates, they, like, put a timer on the door being opened. Or if the door's open, there's a timer to get out, but if you don't get out, the entity just kills you anyway from the ground.
And thus, we made sure that Frank Stone had a happy ending.
Yes. That was a true goal of the game. That's the good ending. Frank being revived.
I do wonder if they're going to add Frank Stone as a playable killer in the game.
Maybe.
Where I am.
As, just like a little tie-in. Didn't they just add, like, Dracula and
yeah.
one of the Belmonts?
Is gone.
Yeah, they added Dracula, and the character I believe is
Probably Simon Belmont?
no Trevor. It's Trevor. There's a Simon skin.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
There's a Simon and Alucard skin. Or
Trevor...
outfit, I should say.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh my god! There's the full circle. Oh my god, Claudette! These are actual survivors.
The entity will play with our souls for all eternity. An endless hunt of fear and hope, pain and sacrifice, from which even death is no escape.
I feel like you could probably just get a sheath for that machete there, Frank. You don't have to keep
He has
sticking
one.
it back into you.
His left neck.
But there you go. That was the casting of Frank Stone. Like I said, we were definitely gonna be able to finish that.
Yeah. My god. We could have done a little better.
What we can do, since that was a pretty quick one, we can use that cutting room floor. We could try to make some slightly different decisions.
I do want to see what that's about. That's a good addition to a game like this.
Can I not? The buttons on the controller do anything. Can I not skip the credits?
No, we're gonna learn about every single person who worked on this game.
True.
Like
Such as
Martin
the-
Clemmy, the environmental lead.
Sarah McKenzie.
Production team, and Alvaro Vasquez de la Torre. I can only half of the time roll my R's, and I hate that.
Jamie Power, as opposed to Jaime Rivera.
Peter Clark. Camel Powell Sisk.
Boris.
Kumar Kundu. Zhu Zhao. Oh my god, how many people worked on lighting? What lighting?
That is a lot of people for lighting.
Isn't it a program?
Well, you do have to program the lighting, but still, like, it's weird
You
you have
don't
more
need
people work
10
on lighting than you do for the
people.
2D art.
Wes Nike. He did the whole thing by himself.
He painted all those pictures from... I keep wanting to say Prometheus, it's not that. Paradise Lost.
Oh, yeah.
I think I keep calling it Prometheus because it was part of the set of books that Frankenstein's monster reads.
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure if memory serves me right, he reads Paradise Lost, he reads about Prometheus's flame, and he reads a third one that I can't remember.
The actual story of Prometheus, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if like Prometheus was like an old book in addition to the Alien movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I know about the Greek Prometheus.
Yeah.
The story. So it was probably like, because I know those were collections. So it's probably like the Iliad or something.
See, in my head, I kind of remember it like they all had to like have something to do with the monster himself.
Yeah, the act of like creating creating humans, essentially.
I don't.
That would make sense.
Not so much in his creation, but more on his understanding of the world, I guess.
That would be my best not best understanding. That would be my guess, because that's like that was Prometheus's story, or not? It wasn't the creation. I don't think it was the creation of people. It was giving people fire, so like knowledge.
Yeah, it was giving them fire, which in turn gave them knowledge and the ability to develop essentially technology.
Which that itself was a sin, the same as like Lucifer giving the knowledge.
Yeah, because
which is the point of Paradise Lost. I'm assuming. I never read it.
Man, it has been forever.
It says falling though. No,
yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, it's all
before the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, it's all about Lucifer's fall from grace. We're back now. We're back at the. I forgot what they called it in the game, so I'm just gonna call it the sarcophagus.
The sarcophagizer.
Yeah, it had like some other name. I just don't remember.
The Dimensionator.
The time warp.
Well, let's do it again. Oh, don't be Stan. Oh, it's all.
God damn it! Frank killed me again. Well, try number 2.
Hello.
Hello,
That's
old
how she
Augustine. Can I interest you in a camera?
Oh, is that the doll we were supposed to find?
Well, I think that's supposed to be the doll for Frank.
Yeah.
It's a very advanced little doll.
Yeah. Hunter's instinct unlocked.
Oh, yeah.
Tree.
It tells you when you're close to them, yeah.
That's an actual perk from Dead by Daylight.
Alright, cutting room floor. Use it to do the timeline thing. See the current path. You can jump around. Okay.
Figure emerges.
It also tells you when you've had the collectibles, so I'm just gonna go all the way back to the beginning real quick.
Oh my god, there's so many pathways.
Yeah, we'll just go by chapter. There we go. The Burning Maw. And we can see
so
that...
I'm gonna guess that 38.9% is Frank. You don't kill Frank.
No, that's before that. Which...
Oh!
Maybe I just use mouse.
What is that?
Because what was the decision here?
What was the decision here?
Don't know. Mill entrance. It's not a well-traveled...
it tells you how many...
Yeah, it tells you like generally how many people. I wish it would...
How many things you collected, I mean.
Yeah.
Press Y, info.
Oh, maybe that's what
maybe
it
it'll
is.
tell you.
Oh, nope.
Oh, no, never mind. That's just the panel.
Huh.
Oh.
Well, whatever it is, not many people did it. Because the only thing that I think you do at that point is you talk to Thomas Jefferson up at the front.
But, like, what is your choice not to talk to him?
I don't know. And then you can see a majority of people found the crowbar. Oh, okay, so I guess the other option is fail to open the grate with the crowbar.
Mm-hmm.
But as you can see, like, both options lead to the same point later on. This is just trust Tom, don't trust Tom, I guess.
Going down the storm drain.
71%
Went
did
straight
something.
to the furnace chamber, I guess.
I guess there was some other additional room that I didn't see. I don't know. 44% of people use the ladder. The other people use the ramp.
No, we were in a hurry.
Okay, this is just like okay, these are literally play-by-play choices. Like, most people blinded him with the flashlight.
Which is, I forgot to mention, it's another reference.
Oh yeah, blinding the killer.
Mm-hmm.
Most people got off the pipe. Most people stopped stone. Next chapter, faded memory, loner.
You have the option to not get off the pipe. Does that Sam just die?
75% of people picked up the hitchhiker. 25% did not. So they just drove right by Linda.
And she gets there eventually, I guess.
Yeah, I believe I saw one playthrough where they didn't pick her up, and she just arrives later. She's like, "Sorry, I was delayed. My car was having trouble, and I just couldn't catch a ride." And she looks over at Maddie, which, how did she know that was Maddie? I mean, I guess the only people that would be at the house would be the people that drove by you. I mean, it could have also been Stan for all she knew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just talking. Looked around the lobby, found the collectible. Oh yeah, so
There's
that
some other option there.
yeah, so that one, I don't know why I didn't find it, but there was a different room you can go to. That room gave you more backstory for Stan. Basically, just it was a card that it was a Stan's business card, which
Oh, we did find that.
no, we didn't.
Yeah, we did, because we say like Stan as in something Stan or whatever. We actually found his business card.
We didn't use the dialogue options that usually come from it, though. That's weird.
I think it was. I thought it was automatic because he says something like "my reputation precedes me" or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember. But that's what that option's supposed to be. So I don't think we did. Because there's a few different dialogue options that you can give. But also, if you find that business card, you as the player are kind of tipped off that Stan has already been here for a while. Because you learn that later that he was already here. That's why he made the deal with Augustine ahead of time. Kind of almost 50-50 on whether they took the drink or not. Okay. I think this is just the acting stuff. Oh yeah, so these are just the different options on what to do when Sheriff shows up.
Shit to Sam.
At the house.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff here. Like, I wish you could like hover over those to see like maybe a hint.
What the choice was?
Yeah, because like just trying to go off memory. Bonnie gave.
Oh, I think it was like. Oh, that's if you. I think that's if you asked for only 10, because we asked for 20. I think
We did, but I think that choice would come later. I think that choice would be here. Yeah,
Because,
price
like,
acceptance.
there's
These options here are probably the like she tells you 20, but you only have 10 kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because like you have the choice of getting 10 or 20 from Bonnie, and then you also have the choice of paying 10 or 20 for the camera.
Well, we tried.
We were honest both times, I think.
We tried talking them down, and she was just like, "No, I think it's worth 20." I'm guessing these are the options for if you go to the CVS first before the camera store or the curiosity shop.
Yeah.
And we did find collectibles.
Yeah, of course it all ends up the same place.
We followed
that's
Stan.
the
We
future
don't follow
again.
Stan. Yeah. Okay.
True.
Oh my.
Did not move. Oh, you moved without.
Yeah. So I'm moving the like
collection.
quote unquote camera. You just do that. There we go. So we were missing one artifact here. If we wanted to go find it.
I think that was a. That's the atrium. Oh.
So this was.
What did we miss?
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of places to go, but this was after the three of them left the first room before they went into the reliquary. Almost everybody got the extra memory because it's just dialogue. Jaime's garage. We listened to the Thomas Jefferson
What's that
tape.
say?
Tom Sober. His name was Thomas and Jefferson Sober.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. So here was one of the choices that we did differently, where we decided we wanted to go the long way, where we wouldn't have to sneak by the sheriff.
Yeah.
Storm Drain. Oh, we missed.
Yard.
Yeah, we missed a figurine in the yard. Furnace chamber, blah blah blah. Okay, I think we're gonna fast forward up to where IMA dies.
Lost. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so the way that they do this like system is kind of weird. So like they're saying if 61% of people helped Chris, of the
Chose to help Chris.
yeah, and then of those people who chose to help Chris, 83% of them died. 3% of them did something else, and 14% of them did something else. Yeah, 3% did something else and then died. But then 14% did something else and I guess lived.
Survived?
Which I have no idea what you could do to.
It's like you don't get many options after that.
Yeah, because there wasn't even like
any options.
Yeah, there wasn't even like a prompt or anything to like dodge or anything.
Yeah, you got the option to run or try to help, and then he cut you down.
And I'm guessing that 2% is probably like the 2% of people that don't make a choice in time.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the 37% here, assumingly, that's if you chose to have Chris run away instead.
Run.
Oh yeah, sorry, Jaime. So what we're gonna do is, so we can't start there.
Decide to stay together. You can have them break up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my. I wish I could zoom out of this menu.
But then you wouldn't see all the details, Brandon.
I don't need all the details.
I need to know where I am.
There we go. Lair.
So there. What's that 4%?
Oh,
I guess the 4% is they broke up.
Maybe, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll try to remember decisions we've made before, and we'll try to make different ones. Is there a way to skip dialogue? I don't think there's a way to skip dialogue.
No.
Yeah. And it's got friends.
In low places.
This is insane.
Okay, so explore the lair. I'm not gonna read everything. I'm gonna try to just fast forward.
Yeah, we've read pretty much all the stuff here anyway.
Which I think to do that, yep, just here.
This must be how Stone got in and out.
Wait.
Surprise!
What is it? Oh! Damn!
I think she was one of Stone's victims there.
You think? She might have been one of Stone's victims. I think that was his grandmother, actually.
Ever found this place?
How do you know that?
Because they went and just left all this stuff here.
Yeah, the shit's still here.
I think I gotta go get my gun.
They were just like, ew, gross.
This is
I don't have gloves.
joke kind of shit, man.
No, you can't get the sheriff now.
I'm serious. We
What do you mean I can't get the sheriff now?
back off, man. Just wait.
Wait for what?
Chris, I know how important your movie is. But this whole place is part of an actual murder case now.
It's ancient history.
Was Robert like a little bit cross-eyed there?
Which means right now, we're
Maybe.
with evidence. You wanna fuck with that?
But the movie?
The movie's done.
I thought you were...
Robert's right. You should get the sheriff. We got what we need. Go.
Ooh, I just remembered. I gotta post what I made for dinner.
Ooh. What did you make for dinner?
We should get the hell out of here.
Chicken and dumpling soup.
We gotta go.
Sounds good. I don't know if you saw my post
you
about
saw.
the chicken stock.
I think I saw. Oh, I gotta scroll through Scotty's work woes real quick.
Get outside until Robert comes back.
Okay, so we did Shocked before. Is moving is such a good idea?
You think moving that's such a good idea?
No way I'm not getting a
Yeah, we're not the supportive boyfriend this time.
Evidence.
Nobody can prove
You're gonna get your fingerprints on it.
plausible deniability, man.
I don't think that's what that means.
Well, I won't tell if you don't.
I think you're missing the point.
This is the point.
You've been like obsessed with making this movie all about Frank Stone ever since you heard about him.
So?
So it doesn't feel like it's our movie anymore. It feels like it's your movie.
We're making this movie together.
Doesn't
Yeah, I remember this.
at all lately. Not just the two of us.
Hi, May.
Every time I turn around, there you are with Robert.
I already had to like pivot 3 times
Alone now.
when I was making the soup.
All you think about is you and Robert.
You asked Linda to work on the movie with us.
We needed help. And she's my friend. I wanted you guys to get to know her.
Sometimes it feels like I'm being ganged up on.
That's not true. We're not ganging up on you.
It's how I feel.
So like I had to.
True.
You don't get to
I had to
tell
go
me how I
after-
feel, man.
Oh no, this is the breakup talk.
I understand where you're coming from. We can talk about it. But right now, we're running out of time, and I just want to focus on finishing up and getting out of here. And then, as soon as we're done, it's you and me again, all the way.
Pessimistic.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, this Jaime's insecure. But originally I wanted to
What to
use
set
like
up why he runs away.
yeah. Originally I wanted to use like a whole chicken, like a rotisserie, but Publix didn't have any. So then I had to get chicken breast, which is like the part chicken I least like using.
Are you saying that it's
Yeah.
I like using thighs more because I feel like they have more flavor.
Yeah, same.
Any recipe that calls for chicken breast, I choose to use chicken thighs. But they were out of those, so I had to use chicken breast.
Yeah,
Chris thinks your relationship was over. Yeah, because you broke up with her.
I'm much the same way. The other reason I prefer to use thigh over chicken breast is just that the chicken breast just always comes out a little dry, no matter like how closely I monitor it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
as
which is
compared to
like-
like thigh is always going to come out a little bit juicier.
Yeah. Which, like, of course, for this, I was boiling it. But, like, yeah, if I was doing any other way, yeah, chicken breast usually does come out drier. Unless you, like, do the prep work to make it not dry.
I do still like the taste of chicken breast, and it's much more like even and uniform as compared to thigh, obviously. So it definitely has its advantages, but I'd say in just my usual use, the thighs usually come out better. I'd say the only annoying thing with thighs is that if I can only find the bone-in thighs, but the recipe like needs the, like if I'm effectively using it to replace chicken breasts, then I have to kind of work around
You
the
need
bone.
boneless. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
usually.
that's the other thing.
You could usually find boneless at like Costco, but not all the time.
Yeah. Which is why I was surprised, because I feel like if people usually get chicken thighs, it's like bone in, skin on, or like frying or something.
Yeah.
But like this time, that was there, but the boneless, skinless was gone, which I'm not used to seeing.
Really? I guess maybe it could depend on, I guess, maybe areas as well. Because I know like Flea.
Yeah.
I know.
Get out of here.
I know here you could usually see the bone in, skin in available. It's the boneless, skinless one that's usually out of stock because that's what usually gets bought first.
You abandoned her.
I think that's because a lot of people use it as like a replacement for chicken breast. Also because at least around here, the chicken breast costs a little bit more than the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Okay, so we did that. What I don't know now is, so we have that in different scene.
Can we
Jaime,
go back to the cutting room floor?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. So if we do that now, I think maybe you have to put all the way out. Is that how it works? It's a learning experience.
Yeah, bear with us, folks. Aside from that, I ended up making way too much soup. My eyes were bigger than my cooking pot. I originally planned to make half the pot. I made a full pot of soup. Still good. I like blended my spices beforehand and put those into the broth. Boiled that.
Oh, so this is why I was saying that we didn't find the business card, because there's a scene here where Linda confronts Stan. Because of that business card, she knows a little bit more about why Stan was there first. And we didn't get those scenes.
That's interesting. Because
Truder kicked.
because I was sure she was like, oh, you mean Stan as in so-and-so.
I think what they were doing is they were playing off of the place's name, because that was after him going like Madison, as in Madison Square. And she's like, well, are you like Stan, like Stanford?
Oh, okay.
And then he corrected, no, just Stan. At least I'm pretty sure that's how that scene played out. Escape from the shed. So I guess... Actually, I'm curious, because I heard them... Because now that we know that this is technically a separate timeline, can Linda die to Frank Stone in the shed?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Or does the game just like make it so that she doesn't die yet? Because at this point in the game, you're not supposed to know that it's a separate timeline. Because if she died here and you go back to future Linda, you'd be like, wait.
What the fuck?
Second my mom comes home, it's lickety Splitsville for this.
Oh, so that's the little discover thing. But we already have it, so I don't need to go get it again.
I'm leaving Cedar Hills.
Oh.
For good.
Oh.
After Sam used that ladder, it got taken down, I guess.
Back to the city?
It was deemed unsafe.
There are other cities, you know.
Decommissioned.
Just the one.
What are you gonna do there?
Same thing I always do. Make shit up.
Try to take over the world. Oh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, looks fun.
Can be, yeah.
Discord's getting crunchy for me.
I don't know why it does that randomly.
We got it from Curiosity Shop.
There it is. It's back.
Like that.
The video was fine.
We're still talking to Bonnie, even though she's like 7 rooms over.
Yeah. Chat. Jason?
Hello?
What if I don't want to chat, Linda? Have you thought about that?
No.
I love Linda's like super short pigtails. That is not a hairstyle a teenager would have.
Maybe in the 80s.
Her hair would be longer.
Oh, the platforms are already done. Neat. We didn't have to redo them.
Oh, a trinket.
Oh, we already got that one.
Oh, we already got it.
Well, that's good. It won't just let you reopen the box to see that it's empty. Oh, we probably didn't have to go through this room at all. Because I bet this door's already open. Yeah. Well, that's nice, so that it just does the puzzles for you.
Oh, there's Bonnie.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, wait, Jaime didn't die this time.
Oh, this is the timeline where Jaime died. Oh, I guess we would have to have... I guess we would have had to have played through.
Maybe. I think there's a way that you can...
where Jaime lives.
I think there's a way that you can choose which paths to, like, follow, because it highlights a current path. serious. We did Shocked last time.
Yeah.
Bonnie, we should find out what happened from Chris and Robert. I don't know if it's safe for us to be here.
Oh, shit. Look! What is it?
This is like what Frank Stone did with his... Oh, shit. This might be some kind of copycat thing. We gotta go.
No, I can't leave.
Bonnie, we gotta go. Right now.
I think I remember when Jaime lives, he goes and finds the two of them, and he's like, oh, monster, Chris got sucked into a door.
We gotta get out of here, man. Game over,
Like
man.
Zoinks. We gotta get out of here, Linda.
Run! Run! Just go!
Yeah, I'm too busy getting this sweet shot.
All right, now we're finally at the point I wanted to see. If you go that way, Linda, you'll never
go that way.
If you go that way, Linda, you'll never make it out.
That's what you think, buddy. I'm built different.
Well, real quick, I just gotta, reach down, unwrap me a little piece of candy here.
Oh no.
I think I do have to hold left trigger. I have to hold left trigger, but my right hand is preoccupied with the candy. Now, and I have to unwrap it now with only one hand, so it's a little difficult, Was he not gonna move forward?
The game's on to you, Brandon.
I think I have to finish the tutorial, and then there we go. Oh no!
Anyway, back to this candy.
Amir! Oh no! The candy. What am I gonna do, Amir?
Oh, the shoulder this time. This brings up an interesting point. Frank must know about the entity beforehand, before he dies.
I'm assuming Augustine was the one that educated him about all that. Okay, so you don't see her die. You just see her get hung up on a hook.
So there's probably like scenes where she shows a shoulder injury, maybe.
Maybe.
Or at least it would be a decent touch.
I don't keep track of years anymore.
Seems to be working out for you. Pretty spry for an old man.
I'm sorry, but we have to spare the pleasantries. There's almost no time at all. We need to talk.
Excuse
So yeah, because he tried to sacrifice Sam.
Yeah, why'd you come
The same way.
if you just want to talk? You keep your lying mouth shut and mind your own business.
Sam, do I have to mind my own business too, or are you just talking to
Actually, what you mentioned about if Stan stole it, what if in this timeline, this Sam actually was very friendly with Robert, and Robert's like, I wouldn't entrust this to you, my best friend, my prized possession, this piece of the film.
Yeah.
And then this Sam comes in like, you lying son of a bitch.
You're like, whoa, Sam, wait.
I thought we were
just at my
friends.
birthday last week.
Is he talking about the film?
Oh, it was a bad move coming here, Linda. That cursed thing should have stayed forgotten. Well, it's gonna spell the end of this world.
But also, yeah, Stan, I don't remember when Stan makes the remark, but he says man, you look great for your age. Who's your guy? You should tell me them. That was a slight little hint that Stan points out you know what? You don't look like you're 85.
Yeah, that's all. Because I said isn't he supposed to be 80? Why isn't he retired by now?
Oh, give me a break.
And Linda is currently hiding that piece of information that she's like, it's weird that you don't look like you're 20 years older than me.
That after what happened,
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
you really don't remember. All of this is because of what happened back in Cedar Hills. What's happening then, right now. Don't you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, don't you get it? Why aren't you
The
tracking?
things I'm saying that I'm not saying?
Tell me you still have your piece of the film.
Yeah, I still have it.
But don't check it yet.
We've all got our pieces.
Oh, thank goodness. And at least I'm not too late.
But Augustine has made us all an offer.
And you turned her down. Right?
Hell nah. I took it right that second. A very generous offer.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that simple.
Excuse me?
It's a very generous offer, and I'm not sure any of us are in a position to turn it down.
Are you out of your minds? Of course you are. You need to get the hell out of here right now, Linda. All three of you. You take your goddamn film and go.
Linda,
What would it be, Amir? $30,000 or fly back home from the UK?
It's part of a movie Linda made with her friends.
It's almost like I need that $30,000 just to get home.
But it's not just a film.
It's a prison.
It's a prison.
You know what?
Bar
How many times has Augustine done this?
more powerful than
We saw that room that supposedly is just filled with multiple copies of Murder Mill.
and it's
Like, is she, like, this is apparently, like,
okay, Zach.
Sorry,
this
wrong
is
button.
apparently, like,
Anja. It's pretty,
the,
Mr. Stanford.
Hold on.
it's apparently, like, the last she needed to summon Frank Stone.
Unfortunately, I have been on the receiving
I guess so, yeah.
Or apparently these are the only strips of film that actually have enough of Frank Stone to summon.
Dude is a walking mess.
But, like, Sam's been tracking her. Why didn't he stop her the other 50 million times?
Than the last time I saw you. Who's your guy?
That's what it is.
Hey, you're looking better. You don't have like any of the wrinkles from last time for some
Yeah,
reason.
you have a full beard and not just like a gray strip anymore.
In his life.
Also, you're walking and not infirmed. What's the deal?
Sneaking around the dark like some grubby little crook.
And also, yeah, I didn't trick your son. He gave this to me on his deathbed. What are you talking about?
Should we go after him?
Why don't you go keep an eye on Stan? I'll stay here.
All that stuff he was saying, is he for real?
I don't
Yes, 100%.
but I don't think anybody should be wandering off alone right now.
So I'm gonna send you to wander off alone.
Mm-hmm.
Was this locked before?
Okay.
Anyway, Sam's done loading, so now he's gonna move.
So, if I go back to menu, what can we load in now as a different option?
I just got why it's called the cutting room floor.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That's a death?
there's a death if we don't do it right. Yeah, because there was like one last quick time event to throw open the switch. So does that? I wonder if that kills Chris. I guess we're gonna find out.
It must.
We're gonna have to go all the way through the corridor.
It'll be fine.
I do like this feature. I do wish the checkpoints were a little bit more clear as to where they were and that there was more of them.
Hey!
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hold up a sec!
Yeah, hold up a sec. Let me just look at this TV here.
Go.
Bippity boppity. Turn it off. And PT time. She just has nothing to say about it.
He didn't notice.
Stan! You want a bathroom break or something?
Stan, quit fucking with the hallways and come talk to me.
Just run by the cult hallway real quick.
That has no evidence whatsoever.
Exactly.
Definitely not evidence that Augustine worships a dark god.
We just have to go to the metal industrial doors that are marked high voltage.
In this mansion? How big is this place?
We also have the option where we don't save Stan and see if he just gets fucking murked by the rings.
Yes. Stan, is that you? Did you fall into the sarcophagus?
I'm actually trapped! Guys! Get me out!
Don't you worry, mysterious stranger.
Someone actually in there?
We got you.
We're
great
definitely.
at puzzles.
You're so getting out of this, bro.
Bro, you were so living through this.
Oh, I can't walk over that.
No, Brandon, it's dangerous.
Hold on!
Alright, that's one ring down.
I do wonder like how those rotate,
Okay.
because I can't see like any like axle, you know?
Mechanism.
Yeah, like I don't know how it's rotating.
Rich asshole had a
I mean, the short answer is magic, but...
Magic, but it has an electric control panel.
Yeah, I know. This is the simplest puzzle I've ever seen in a video game.
I think even the getting the Elder Scroll
gonna get you out!
from that one like frozen place in
Oh yeah,
Skyrim.
the dwarf dungeon. Yeah,
Fashion on off.
where you just press the button over and over and it stops.
Yeah, I think the speed run is literally you click like the left button 3 times and that's it or something. Which is funny.
It's like I have to figure out this puzzle to get the Elder Scroll, and you just press the button until it stops spinning.
I really need to shut this thing down.
Do you though?
Speaking of making sure things stop spinning, the good news is that there's only one lever left to pull. After that, there is no more levers.
Question, Maddie.
And with this, we'll save Chris. I mean, the stranger.
Just imagine what would have happened if we didn't pull those levers. Oh, that lid came off. I gotta go put that back on.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I got this, mysterious stranger. Oh no, I shouldn't have skipped forearm day. So what happens now?
Yeah.
Shit!
Maybe if I put the case back on, it'll fix itself.
Too hard. Oh no, I couldn't click it quite fast enough. Oh, Bonnie dies.
She ages?
Bonnie turned into a mummy.
Built to vent the energy in the horologium. Fate severed. Oh.
And this is what Chris gets to see. Like, oh, thank God I'm out of that night. Ah!
Oh my god. Well,
Goes right back in. He's like, well, time to go back. Oh yeah, this is when Robert runs into old Lady Augustine.
yeah.
And they have their
Who's just been chilling in the town.
They have their funny bent over conversation.
Anyone? Dad?
Dad,
Nope.
are you in this random car? Why are you looking in there, Robert? Unless that was the sheriff's car. I hope he didn't just go to like a random car and look into it, hoping to find his dad in it.
Yeah.
Let me help you.
I'm fine.
They just keep getting lower too.
Look as if some
I'm just looking for my dad.
Yeah, you really notice when like the camera pans back a little bit, you see that they're both
They're
bent
like
over.
90 degrees.
yes.
There it is, right there. He's like squatting and bending
a
over.
foot taller than her.
He's like trying to speak on her level, but she's also bent over.
Yeah.
It was more than a minute, less than a lifetime.
Oh yeah, the fucking riddle she is.
Okay, thanks.
Very helpful, ma'am. Thank you. This is an emergency, by the way.
Looking for him.
I do think that they do a pretty good job in not making it immediately obvious from like the face shape that that's Augustine, but when you now know it, like
You can see the
it.
similarities.
Yeah.
Like you know something's up with her by the way she behaves,
Yeah.
Wouldn't be sure.
but you don't know why.
How did she get you here, Linda?
Why are you shining that in my face?
With a plane, Sam. Sorry, you still owe me answers.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sheriff. I think you still owe me some answers.
And how's that?
You're acting like a lunatic, sneaking around.
You're also like 60. You're supposed to be 80.
Green, I know.
People change over time.
The only time I ever saw you even close to this intense was when you caught Chris and Jaime and me at the mill.
And we're not at the mill, Sam. So what's the deal?
I thought I was being too hard on you at the time. But knowing what I know now, I'm glad I broke you.
Oh, that was a trap.
But you never broke our camera.
Well, of course I...
You're not okay, are you?
I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be.
So I think this is the Sam from the old timeline where he scares them and they drop the camera. And I guess Linda in her past never dropped it. But she just said, well, you didn't break her camera.
What did you mean when you said all of this is because of Cedar Hills?
I said... It's
Because it started in Caesar Hills.
in Cedar Hills. And what's still happening?
Chat,
What's happening right now?
what's happening? Yep.
Kids making Super 8 movies? In the
And now it's time for your heart attack, Sam.
What is it?
Oh, now we get to pick what we grab.
Yeah.
Let's...
It took a long time for us to get here, Sam. I was starting to wonder why heart attack was taking so long, but you know.
Folding it again and...
Yeah, why does this happen?
I don't know.
Sam just strokes out pouch. Yeah, Sam just strokes out and then wakes up. Oh, his gun.
Weird little derringer for some reason. Keep.
Keep.
He won't notice.
Said that. Yeah, keep. This is mine now.
He definitely won't notice that all of a sudden his waistband is a little bit lighter. Especially being a former, sheriff.
Please. Yeah.
We gotta find Augustine.
Like, he sleeps with that thing on his waist. You think he's not gonna notice?
Augustine, or you just gonna get in my way?
You're not making this very easy. Because we had the third option last time.
Came here expecting
Oh, that's right.
not making it.
Oh, we didn't choose it though. I think we did this one last time too.
You didn't have to break in and attack us.
I didn't attack you.
You know what I mean.
I didn't attack you.
You're out of control. You could really hurt someone. Or yourself.
Yes, Sam.
Specifically with this gun.
Bang.
Sam?
What the fuck?
Sam.
Yeah, don't you remember Sam, learned the secret art of ninjutsu?
Man. Yeah, that's alright. He just fucking dips from this reality. And load a little bit.
Yeah.
It's an indie game, Brandon. You gotta be patient.
It's a huge game.
Certainly something.
Did I tell you about the theory Fred Stusson told me about with Call of Duty and why their games are so large?
Why?
It's like storage space monopoly.
If they we'll make it so that this is the one video game to rule them all because they can only install one video game.
Yeah. They're so huge that you can't install other AAA games because like oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. Oh,
Okay, that is not what we
like I've seen memes about it, but like Call of Duty Black Ops is like 300 gigs or something.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
And then Sparking Zero is 30.
It does make me wonder, like, because people know how to like data mine games. I wonder what they discover when they data mine like games that are absurdly large.
It's just
like, do they just find like multiple copies of every asset in the game just over and over?
Yeah, it's multiple copies of the fucking Rainbow Nyan Cat. Like 4K
8K videos. We have a 16K video of the credits.
Yes. She didn't even look at those. She just took it out and put it back.
I've seen all I need to see.
Hera 6113? What does it mean?
It does remind me, there's like, I don't remember the name, but it's either a free or a paid service where, it basically just gives you like cliff notes of books.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah. Oh, Spark Notes?
No, it's not Spark Notes, it's a different service.
Oh, okay.
Something's wrong.
But
Like
people called out people that were like promoting it
I think you're starting
because all of a sudden those people would start saying like, yeah, it was, I got, this information from this book I read.
Come on.
Then they'd reveal that they read the summary from this like service instead of actually reading the book.
Yeah.
So people are, saying that,
A slippery subject.
some people might just use it as a way to like argue authority,
But
because they can claim they read all these books, but they just read like some little bullet point from them instead.
there's no reward when I've done what I've got to do. There's no gratitude, no gold.
It's like you miss all the nuance in the book.
Sort of a higher calling.
Yeah, the condensed version might not come across the same way.
I'm not a kid anymore. And you're not the sheriff. You don't get to play high and mighty with me.
Linda.
No. You won't be straight with me, fine. But I'm not an idiot. I know how misdirection works. I can see what you're trying to hide.
Literally, I can see it. Right in front of me.
You should be at least 80 years old, but you're barely older than me. How does that make any sense?
So what are you implying?
That is like a huge plot hole. Because like
the Sam Green.
him being from a different universe, yeah, that's fine. They explained that. Him being from a universe that's 20 years like later. No, that doesn't make sense.
Well, strictly time doesn't have to flow the same rate.
Yeah, apparently not.
For every path taken, there exists.
Yeah, and this is where Augustine goes like, by the way, multiverse, it's all the rage.
Multiverse theory exists.
We all know that the biggest movie studio in the world has only done bangers and successes with multiverse.
Yes. Banger after banger after certified banger.
Special. The bleed strong. The entities.
The idea of multiversal universes has never been stronger.
People have been talking about it for years and we're finally doing it.
The most perfect versions of his essence, trapped on celluloid, projected at 24 frames a second.
Was this in the tomes? In the Eldritch fucking book that you got from the entity? It's like, you
By
must
the way,
collect the essence of Frank Stone on film strip.
By the way, I'm a huge film buff.
They wrote this in a book in the fucking 800 BC.
Oh, we're back to Linda on the wall.
Yep. Oh, we are.
I've not seen this before.
Yeah, that's a new timeline. That hook is holding you up very well. Or I should say, your shoulder is holding you up very well.
How are you gonna get off of it though? Because like, you won't get off of it by putting your hand in front. You'd have to put your feet and arms on the wall behind you to like push up and out.
This reminds me of when my teacher, like I think it was my history teacher. Oh.
Why did you have the camera?
Here we go. Okay. It's okay. It'll be okay.
Hey, Bonnie.
Camera.
Fate changed. Bonnie rescued you because you're incompetent.
Can you walk?
This reminds me of when, like, I think it was my history teacher told us about how crucifixions actually killed people. They, you die from suffocation.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no. Bonnie, you shouldn't have given me this camera. We've already proved that I don't know how to use it.
Yeah. So, basically, you escaped the wagon shed with Bonnie. Sure. Bonnie escaped the wagon shed and brought us. That's what happened. Basically, breathing is a muscular process. It's like the one, like, skeletal muscle process that you don't actively have to control.
Yeah.
Bonnie, jump already.
Just gonna do a little dance real quick.
Yeah, good thing you used my good arm and not my bad one. But
yeah, he's right there in that
you're...
fire.
Getting me too, you fucking piece of shit.
He already got you. Because of the way you're like propped up during a crucifixion, breathing is a laborious process. Because you have to lift yourself up in order to pull your lungs down, or pull your like diaphragm down to pull air into your lungs. And so at the beginning, you know, it's normal, you have the energy, but once you run out of the energy to do that, that's when you die.
Interesting. I mean, even though painful, I thought your, you know, feet being impaled at the bottom would give you the leverage to like extend out. But I mean, yeah, you would tire out eventually.
Yeah, it would if it was like in a position to where you were like basically you have to pull yourself to above your wings, your arm line.
How did I get in there?
Oh no! Look at this weird shriveled person.
Mummy. Here.
That's a dead body. Right there. That's... Oh, shit.
Oh, good. The bars are gonna start moving, and Stan is gonna go through that door.
Yes.
You know what, Stan? You know, hello, stranger. I just wanted to let you know that I have really terrible reflexes.
Wait, please. I need your help.
I need to get out of here.
I don't know what just happened to me or where I am. I'm just really scared, and I really have no idea what's going on.
I don't know either. I was just trying to find a way out of here. Then suddenly there was this, like, thing chasing me like a
Yeah, we still haven't seen what Stan saw, why he was running from something.
Really describe it.
It must no,
because it can't be Frank.
Frank.
When I look behind,
the only thing I can think of is like maybe Augustine like dressed up in like a garb to like scare Stan back this way or something.
Yeah, it might have been like old Augustine in her cloak.
Old man?
Sam Green.
The sheriff?
Sure.
He was... No, I didn't...
It's like the only other person I can think of that might have scared Stan would be one of the Augustines.
No.
Yeah.
Because as far as I'm aware, it cannot be Frank Stone because he's not yet manifested in this part of the world yet.
I was just getting a shot, and then there was this, like, weird light, and then suddenly I was climbing out of that thing.
The sarcophagus.
I would not call that sarcophagus on first looking at it. It looks like a nest.
Yeah, I was gonna say nest, but I think that's like wires.
How you got here? Maybe they can take you back.
Well, here's the question. We didn't do the go back thing. However, I fear that if we decide to go back, that weirdly, even though we are not here to potentially save Stan, that he would somehow not die.
No,
Like that event just won't happen. You know what I mean?
This is a canon event. Yeah, it's a canon event. We have to fail at saving Stan.
Yeah, and then later we'll come back and go back.
Yeah.
I don't think I can. For some reason, the universe is telling me that I need to be here at least for another 5 minutes.
Gotta get out of here, Stan!
Hey, where are you going?
Anywhere but here!
Oh no!
Wow.
He exploded!
Wow!
See, I don't think you would explode. I think you would just get mashed into the gap.
Yeah, it took his entire torso by itself.
Yeah, because, like, that's Augustine, we now know. So wait, it wasn't even that Augustine that we saw earlier. So either it was younger Augustine or another person that scared Stan into
Yeah, she has another killer on standby, like walking around the manor.
It was the butler from the letter. Remember, the butler's like, I want to stay, I want to work.
Yeah.
All paths must cross.
It's like, okay, I see what you're doing now. You're trying to play the contrarian. I'm not gonna let you.
I will say, that's definitely one of my like favorite versions of these types of games to watch, like from a stream, is where the the streamer just chooses to do the least amount of inputs needed to complete the game.
Yeah.
Which is really funny because, like, sometimes in these games, like, not doing a choice will obviously result in a death. But in some other games, like, if they're like, this character can't die until, like, the very end, but we keep teasing that they might die from, like, missed events. So we'll just keep making reasons that the story will keep moving and that they won't die.
Yeah, like this, like when you're like on the hook, you were pretty much set to die, and then Bonnie just shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she went a completely different direction than you.
Here. Now where do we go?
There's the storm drain that could get us out. If we're lucky, we might be able to find a way in from this chamber.
Yeah, I think this is when Jaime would join back in if he was alive.
It's coming.
Oh no, if it's a good thing I'm really good with this camera now, especially with my bad arm.
Closing the noose.
These are really short chapters now that there's not a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, Chris? You don't know where the fuck you are.
Nothing at all.
You fled from the figure emerged from the sarcophagus. I didn't choose that. I wanted to fight. She was an old woman. I could have taken her.
Oh man.
Please,
back there.
Oh no.
Thing I came out of.
Oh jeez.
Oh shit, dude.
I'm gonna wake up any second. I know it.
Gonna wake up any second. This is all a bad dream. I just watched a man explode.
Alright, just fast forward a little bit. Read the boring book. And open.
Hidden meanings. Ooh.
And I'm done reading.
Her hand kind of clipped through the book there a little bit.
Nah, it's all good.
Ooh, a Tinker toy.
And you know what else? This is a really nice. This is a really nice looking necklace. I think I'm gonna keep this one.
Victims, which can become protective talismans.
You don't have this memory.
Oh, okay. So this is how she figured that out because she saw it in the news. Even if you saw it in the newspaper, like it's just a golden heart. You know. Yeah. It'd be like me just finding like somebody's like golden cross necklace and going like, oh, this must have like significant importance.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna protect me later. And then the fucking like blood priest turns you into a zombie with the cross.
But also, like, why would Chris just decide to like keep this? Because Chris didn't see the whole like talisman thing.
She didn't put it on. Will that still work?
Good point. E. And crank. There we go.
I'm really upset they gave him a smooth head. He has spiky hair in the game.
Well, if he had spiky hair, it wouldn't fit into a little gap that they cut out for the box.
Apparently not.
Secret passage. Well, you finally did it, Chris. You fell right into your own freaking movie.
But don't worry, Chris. When you find Sam and Linda, all will make sense. Wait, this way.
Definitely won't freak out worse. That was not where that was.
This like weird glass room. This would be just a fucking atrocious movie theater, by the way, with this glass room.
Yeah.
There'd be so much light bleed.
Unless you like had some like fucking auto tint glass.
Or you only play movies at the dead of night.
Or like the you can like make the glass like pitch black with a remote or something.
This kind of thing, it can happen.
Can it?
Sam,
When?
what the fuck is going on here?
And where are the other two? Well, one of them exploded and the other one's a mummy.
A Christine Gordon joint.
What's happening?
Okay, I want to know this fate change, because we tried to get Chris to not be here, and we lost Maddie.
You got your piece of the film strip?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess if we go back, Chris isn't here.
What's so important about these film strips?
I need to see the
Chris, that's literally the first time I heard about these film strips. And she's already like, what is so important? Why do people keep talking about these film strips?
What happened to Stan's piece? Did any of you...
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, Sam? There's no one over there. There's no one over there, Sam. Who are you talking to?
I don't know.
It seems like we might have found an oversight.
She's been a million miles ahead of us.
I like that we're just not addressing Chris being here still. Even though it's only the three of them now. Linda's still not like... By the way, Chris, where the fuck did you come from?
Yeah, the two people who know Chris from that timeline and where she looks like she is now.
And also, Chris is not being like, by the way, Linda, why are you old?
Mm-hmm.
And now we're right back to where we started the stream. This is kind of interesting, like just speed running the decisions by choosing bad options.
Yeah. Okay, I think this one's pretty much a railroad. Damn.
Yeah, because like there's no choices you can really make for Bonnie. Like even this is just cutscene. Like you can't attack Frank.
Also, like, what's the point of having the cut of her getting knocked to the ground and then cutting to him picking her up?
For dramatic effect. Passage of time. A language of film. They still have a really delayed reaction.
Yeah.
They did it again.
This is not what happened. This is not what happened, right?
Oh, different options.
Horrified, I think we want to do.
That's the new one.
This is what she's been doing. Augustine's collected all these different versions of the film. All these impossible versions.
Any more of this? I gotta get out of here. I gotta get home.
Well, the gang saw. Why are there only 3 of you?
Like, you know, they were supposed to wait to die until after Frank got here.
Also, who are you?
Okay, we're definitely gonna have to fast forward because he's gonna walk through those fucking tunnels forever.
Yeah.
Okay. Hit the menu.
Because, yeah, I don't think there's any options until you find Linda.
Yeah, which the only option is lose.
Yeah.
Sam Weekend Stone Final Stand.
Oh.
So
Alright,
many
so-
different options there.
Yeah.
Weekend Stone. Oh, I guess if you don't do it, like things still
You
continue.
don't learn how to do it, yeah.
Storm Drain. Wow, that is such a long. Okay, yeah. So this must be one of these. Is probably when you find surviving Jaime, but he dies. And then maybe if you have Chris go back, maybe this is where like surviving Chris is there, but then maybe she dies from something.
Mm.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to Final Stand, and we're just going to lose. Yeah, I guess the 3 options are gonna be Sam dying, Linda dying, or Robert dying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this camera. Oh,
What?
I'm trying to. I need to hold up the left trigger button. Oh, the camera. Oh no! Oh, the camera. Oh
Use the
no!
brick. No. Oh my god, he's baning him.
How did that kill Sam? I mean, it would definitely fuck up his back, but how did he die?
He crushed his ribs into his lungs.
Okay, maybe, yeah. Well, it looks like Robert knows how to use the camera. Yeah, so if we replayed the tunnel section, then we will get the option where Sam first uses the camera, because that showed that he weakened Frank Stone.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if we don't weaken Frank Stone, he's too strong for Robert to beat there, I think.
Oh.
Is it over?
I don't know. I don't think we can be sure. Not yet.
What's this camera angle for Robert?
You know, this brings up an excellent. I just realized something.
Oh, hey, everybody's here.
Okay, so this is the normal timeline. So like, Frank Stone needs to devour somebody to get out of the movie. Which means if everyone dies before the movie starts, Frank can get out.
Okay, Okay, so she is wearing the pendant. So I'm going to save Stan, and then we're going to shoot Maddie with the gun. Because apparently that was supposed to have been the right option, was to fucking shoot Maddie for some reason.
Yeah. Anyway, Stan's gonna fucking creep on out of here.
Confront Stan.
You did this.
Now you hold on a goddamn second. What the fuck? Get off me! You understand what you've done here? Do you have any idea? You're fucking crazy, man! You're dead! You're a ghost! I hit real hard for a ghost.
Punch him.
You broke my nose, you fucking senile piece of shit!
So in this timeline, because of what we did just now, Sam's supposed to be dead.
I did no such thing.
Like hell you didn't. You promised me.
It is no fault of mine.
Maybe. I mean, it's definitely confusing because, like,
What I promised you.
you know, anyone could have came from a different timeline that we just haven't seen.
Grieving, and you took advantage of me.
A traveler is only as strong as its vessel.
You got
What does that mean?
to answer for, and a lot of hell to pay.
That's a lot of riddling. How'd you get over there, Stan? Why are you getting closer?
Help me!
Well, don't you worry, Stan. We got your back. It's not your time yet, Stan. And then command melody, up, left, up, right. I think that's the command melody from Wind Waker. Do, 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 do. It's left, center, right, center, I think. And shoot Maddie for some reason.
Oh, you shot her arm.
Okay.
Nice shooting, Sheriff.
Why would you say that?
Sacrifice.
Take me. It should have been me. You ain't shit, Frankston.
You ain't never been shit.
How do you fit people in there, Frank? You don't have enough. You don't have enough space.
Go now! No!
Wait, where's Stan?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna just be at the same door again. I don't understand those camera cutaways.
I don't either. Oh, her eyes were glowing.
Because she's evil.
Yes, Stendi's here. Because he's too dumb to know how to operate a door. Sam fights back.
Frank's taking a really long time to decide what he wants to do.
Yeah.
I clipped through the gate a little bit there. Oh, still.
Also, he didn't like try to run or like juke him or nothing. Amateur hour over here.
We saved you, Stan, and you wasted it. But now we have Linda and Maddie.
Maybe it's knocked out from the power cut?
Shit! That's how we got down here. There has to be another way out.
There just has to be. Well, time to go back to the cutting room floor. And find another thing to do.
Alright, let's say probably one more.
Cool. Linda fixed the generator. There's like
So that's probably
20,
Linda and Maddie.
Yeah, 20 different
Fix the
fucking
generator. Linda doesn't escape. Linda and Maddie don't escape.
There's so
Linda and
many
Maddie
different
don't
options.
escape. Oh, you know what we gotta do? We gotta go down.
There's nothing down there.
I mean, sorry, we gotta go down in the elevators. That's what I meant.
Oh, gotcha. Probably have to do
Wait,
a lot
did
of
Linda escape in our game?
No.
She died, didn't she?
Yeah, so this is Linda escape in like the quick time events.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Linda
And we
should
got
have
that
died.
middle path.
Yeah, Linda should have died like here-ish.
She could have died there, and then we got to the middle path. Well, yeah, we got the middle path. Where she didn't die. And then... Set captured.
This is all the way up here.
Chris returns.
Fuck is this one?
Chris doesn't, I guess.
Maybe... Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, no, because that's back in the 80s still, so it's probably... Maybe this is a different spot she can return to.
Or maybe this is supposed to be an option of, like, this is where Chris had already returned back to her time, so this is just a, like... Oh, this is like a skipped scene. Maybe. It's a little confusing how they lay it out, to be honest. I believe there is a
sacrifice.
Yeah, so if I remember right, because I don't know how to do it, and we might not have time, but there's a way that you can switch Maddie over to Augustine's side. I think this is where Maddie gets sacrificed. And then, yeah, these are probably just like different characters that can be captured. And then, yeah, you have a few different campfire scenes. These are your endings based on how many survivors survived.
Oh,
And
wow.
then, yeah, just different ending cutscenes. And the last one. But let's go ahead and go back and... Well, I feel like going back in time, the sarcophagus thing isn't going to be too interesting, to be honest. Is there anywhere else that we can... Oh, what if at the really very beginning, what if Sam just fails?
Oh, to kill Frank Stone?
Yeah. Because there were some quick times in there. Storm drain, furnace chamber, furnace ladder. Yeah, so basically
Right
just
there.
everything after here. You know, what if Sam was just a little bit sleepy that day? Wasn't able to pull it off,
He's
you
in
know?
training that day. Going to the range.
After he got impaled on that pipe, it was just all downhill.
Little do we know, Sam's actually left-handed.
This is actually where Sam realized that having the flashlight weighed him down in this situation, which is why he doesn't have it later when he's the sheriff.
Yes. Fuck. Oh, the baby. Don't worry, Jaime, we're coming.
But this time we know ladder's overdone, overused.
We gotta take the ramp. Gotta be safe.
Always be safe. And you know what? The good thing is that we don't have to worry about anything falling on us from above in this factory.
Mm-hmm. He walks so slowly.
Oh no. Oh no, Amir.
Oh my god.
I'm so tired.
Upper body day.
Oh, my flashlight.
No.
Wait, it's back.
Why is it back? I wonder to program a model without the flashlight.
That, or maybe it wasn't supposed to go away, but it had physics, so it just clipped onto the stairs or something.
Hmm.
I'm really enjoying this movie.
Welcome to our Let's Watch.
Quick, use the flashlight that you don't have. Aim it. You got it. And punch. Okay, tutorial, so you have to do this one. There we go.
Yeah, we have to see Frank's face.
Oh no. He's just so strong.
Frank's got some mitts on him. Don't touch me. No. Okay.
You're gonna need that eye later, Sam. Why didn't you fight back there, Sam?
Must save my ribs. That was a conveniently placed piece of rebar.
It would not pass OSHA. This is just not your day, Sam.
Sam's actually 2 minutes from retiring. Just gonna Wolverine this real quick.
Not strong enough. Skipped too many upper body days. Oh, it just breaks.
It just falls off with you.
That was my shooting arm.
That was hollow. You permanently injured your shoulder. Interesting.
Well, now I definitely can't shoot my gun.
So you're telling me pulling yourself off didn't permanently injure you?
But pulling it out did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this permanent injury. Oh, it's so terrible. I definitely can't do anything. I think I got some text messages on my phone I need to check.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll let you know if something happens.
Oh, yeah. Am I missing any quick times or anything? No?
Nope. It's pretty much just cutscene right now.
Good.
This game's a lot of cutscene. I don't know why they're doing this.
Sam, you're so bad at your job, Sam. No. You could have saved Jaime, Sam. No. I guess that's why we never learn who the baby is, because the baby can just die.
Yeah. Fate sealed. You shot and killed Frank Stone, but at what cost? They're like, we already planned on the dialogue for Sam killing Frank Stone. We're not gonna let you not kill him.
Does that mean that Sam in the future, if you fail it like in this way, does he have an eye patch? I can't tell if he actually got his eye gouged or if it was just his eyelids got cut.
No, I think it was gouged because he's keeping it closed and it's bleeding. And eyes are like very fragile.
True, yeah.
Not too fragile to where they can't be like operated on. Oh, I hadn't noticed the entity arms the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Not so fragile that you can't like operate on them because there is eye surgery, but like they're pretty much jelly and muscle.
It's okay. Okay.
All right, well,
Holy sick.
I'm glad we got to see what happens when Sam just doesn't do anything.
Or not high back.
But I think that is all the time we got for Free Will tonight. Thank you for joining us for finishing up some Frank Stone. Overall, before we close, what are your thoughts on the casting of Frank Stone as a watcher for it?
I think it's good. I like the story that they did. Especially like trying to work it within the bounds and lore of Dead by Daylight. And not like I think it was easier on them than having to come up with an entirely different like lore and story.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have something they can work off of. I think they did really well with it.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I would say that overall, I think this one's pretty good, and this is coming from somebody that really doesn't have any actual knowledge of Dead by Daylight. Like, the few tiny things I know about it are basically just things I've heard from other people, but I've never played the games. I've not really seen too much gameplay of the games either. So I know very, very little about the games. So just speaking for the game itself, as not necessarily connected to DBD, I think it fits well. Like I mentioned, I think look-wise, I think it slots right in with the other massive games on look. Performance could be a little updated here and there, kind of get rid of some of the like graphical bugs.
Yeah.
And kind of the loading in different elements. Just kind of little bit of jankiness here and there, but that's small things.
Polish needed.
Yeah. That's small things that don't really affect it overall. Story-wise, there's a few parts in the story that have some issues, but overall I think it fits well. It does have the benefit that the whole multiverse thing can amend some of those issues, because you can just kind of chalk it up to, well, maybe it was like a multiverse thing. There is still a few unanswered things, so if they ever did make like a continuation of this particular game, like they could explain more about the two other groups. They could explain what/who Augustine is, why they keep coming like back or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like probably going into those two groups is really the only way they could expand on the story from that aspect without just making a new one with new characters, I guess.
Yeah.
And I do like the cutting room floor feature, although I think it can be expanded a little bit more. Like, I think I would want it to where it has even more checkpoints that you can dive in to make quick decisions. And then I wish that
let you know the decisions that caused it. Because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, the Telltale games will say, like, when they do the percentage, they actually say what the decision was.
Yeah,
for
so
both sides.
Yeah, so maybe making it a tiny bit more clear on how to make different decisions without like just giving it away, because I do like having a little bit of that hunting for it, but maybe make it a touch more clear. But I do like that feature, so I just wish it was expanded on a little bit. I'd say the only other thing I would change about that is when you're navigating with mouse, they'll let you zoom out so you could see like the whole timeline. And then, and maybe it does have this feature, but maybe I just couldn't figure it out. Like, I wish that you could tell it, like, let's say you're going to go and make a different decision in chapter 13, but you wanted to include decisions that you made from the previous chapters. I wish there was a way that you could tell it to, like, flow through the chart of decisions that you have made before, so that when you drop in at chapter 13, you could say, I'm at chapter 13, but I wanted to have all of the preceding decisions made before I get to that point,
Yeah,
kind of what we just saw, where
have to
kind
do
of
the
what
whole thing over.
Yeah, exactly. That just like what we saw, where we had characters come back, where we just did a previous decision that should have got them killed, but then we hopped into a later chapter and they were back. Like maybe, and if there is a way to do that in the game, it definitely needed to be a lot more clear because I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But overall, I think pretty well. I would say, as far as like how it ranks with the other games, which you and I are eventually going to get to all of the games because I do quite like them. I think they run on a spectrum of pretty good to very easily memeable.
Yeah.
I would say on the spectrum of quality as like a game and not just memeing on it. I think House of Ashes might. It's probably between House of Ashes and Until Dawn, probably being the strongest story wise, and then I'd probably put this one behind them.
Okay.
But not by much. And then down from there, I would probably say maybe if I'm going strictly off of the story implementation. That's actually kind of tough. The last three being The Devil in Me, Little Hope, and Man of Medan. Because they're also all kind of on the shorter side, so there's not like really a lot of like story technically with it. I guess if I was gonna rank them personally, how I feel after that, I'd probably put Little Hope in last, and Man of Medan ahead of The Devil in Me, but that's probably because I've seen Man of Medan the most, and I think it's very easily the most memed on because it was their first foray. So there's just a lot of like little random issues, especially like when it comes to like direction to some of the scenes. But anyways, I think that is all the time we got for this tonight. So thank you all for joining, and we'll see you next time on the next game.
Yes. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Happy Halloween, eventually. Good night, everybody.
Good night.